Their sense of fulfillment comes from giving of themselves.
Generosity, their leadership, their vision.
They do it because they believe in the community.
I don't know any two people who have that level of commitment.
They see both the details and the big picture.
Compassionate concern.
They are thinking and creating positive purpose.
This room, this chapel, makes us a community because of what happens here. And it is thanks to the Golub family that we have this room. Their philanthropic idealism has been passed on to their children and their grandchildren.
If Neil and Jane had not embraced this initiative from the very get-go, based on their influence, again, their passion for what the potential was here, I don't think we'd be in the same place that we are today, celebrating 23 years, serving over 2,200 children throughout the Northeast, and impacting the lives of tens of thousands of people in this community. I think that it took that leadership, taking that calculated risk, bringing in their influential friends to say, you know what, there's something about this place that has true potential. Let's make it happen, and it has.
Neil and Jane have been engaged in this institution from being willing to support the ability of the organ to get reinstalled. It was taken out of the building. Someone found one, and Neil and Jane helped support bringing it here and restoring it, to the restoration of the arcade, to annual support, to leadership on the capital campaign.
Our goal here and our mission is to provide affordable, quality childcare services. And with the help with Jane and Neil, we're able to do that. They support the children that come here. They help subsidize all of those fees that our parents can't pay. Jane comes in, she reads to our children, and the kids are all over her. They're on her neck, they're kissing her. You can see the love that she has.
They have made a significant contribution to increase awareness and understanding of bias and bullying, and to encourage young people to be an ally rather than a bystander.
The Golubs are very committed to the health and well-being of the community. They have been longtime supporters of the hospital, of numerous other organizations as well. They had funded our previous emergency department, which we had really outgrown, and they realized that and stepped up to help us have this new state-of-the-art emergency center.
I'll give you an example of how Neil's got the strategic thinking. I'm focused on getting this Challenger Center done. And from time to time I talk to Neil, and Neil says, well, you really need, in addition to getting the Challenger Center done, you need a new sign down on Knott Terrace. Let me help you get a new sign. And so through Neil, we're getting a new LED electronic sign that's going to attract people up the hill. So Neil just sees the bigger picture and how it fits in.
What they do for our organization helps our kids get from point A to point B, whether it's coming from extreme poverty, coming from a broken home. These are the kids who need us most, and Neil and Jane's support has made a huge difference to our membership.
Every time I see them, the first thing they do is ask about my son, who has developmental disabilities. And Neil and Jane both remember his name, and that's an incredible awareness and commitment on the part of a community leader to engage with people at the individual level and remember all of that. And they give that commitment not only to Wildwood, but to every other organization that they're involved in.
In the world, you have people that are thinkers and you have people that are doers, and the thing that I love about my grandparents is that they have the best of both.
Jane and Neil see the big picture. They recognize where the opportunities are to make a difference. They have a habit of reaching out to great people who can help and bringing together a team.
Neil and Jane know that the bigger picture is the community. It's every person that's sitting in this room, and it's every family in the greater capital region and upstate New York. Their mark and their shadow is wide, and their love and support is profound.
Neil and Jane, I want to thank you.
I'm eternally grateful.
I'd probably tell them thank you.
A huge thank you.
I would say thank you.
Thank you.
So thank you.
If they were right here, right now, I'd tell them something I'd tell them anyway. Thank you, and I love you.